and good morning. Why is Twitter, TikTok going over there? Okay. TikTok always opens its own window. What's the temperature here? 26 degrees. That's not bad. Normal is 18. I keep saying people, yeah, it's a colder air mass. Polar vortex, for a lot of people, but it's not that cold. Not for this time of year. I have to get blood work. The vampires are going to get me in 2 hours. The vampires take my blood. It stinks though. I haven't had anything to eat since yesterday, last night. Fasting. The only thing I can do is drink water. It's not a bad thing. I just got out of the shower. You very rarely see my hair look like this. Always wearing a cap. I literally just got out of the shower. I'm just getting all these pop-outs out of the way. Out of the way. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Still this weather. The snow toward my south, nothing here. A lot of stormy activity down to the south. Here comes Mom, right on cue. What happened?
I had a pain in my chest.
You know what you got to do?
What?
Take the ibuprofen.
Okay.
It's on the bureau in the big room.
Oh.
All right. And now that she said that, I have to add something to the delivery today. Because I can't stand going in Walmart. No way. Add to order. Save. Continue. What the heck is that? Okay, done. All right. Let's look at the radar. So here's where most of the activity is now. There was some nasty storms more to the west, and it's been heading east, of course, with this system. But my gosh, we may get a little snow up here. This band. Most of the activity's been in here the last few days. I want to see what the models are showing for the next few days. See, they still got this cold air mass coming way down. Look at Dallas, 25. Jackson, Mississippi, 28. So the cold air is in place for quite some time. It's really going to get reinforced up here for the next couple of days. As this storm system pulls away, drags that cold air down. And I gotta go to a concert on Saturday. This is a nasty situation here by the end of the week. For the folks down south, you're gonna have stormy weather again. There's a low pressure here. And that shifts toward the east. And that's not good. Looks like it's gonna go offshore, which shouldn't affect us up here. And the warmer air is gonna start coming in by next week. That's a good sign for me. The storm system's moving out to sea. It's not coming up the coast. That's really good. This is the Euro. And temperatures are moderating by next weekend. Still some cold air, not bad. Seasonal. So all this hype and talk about polar vortex, nah, it's normal. For us, and there's the warmer air here. The polar vortex is pushing off. A week from now, it's done. So basically, it doesn't look too bad at all. They tend to exaggerate with the weather. They definitely tend to exaggerate. And I'm gonna see if I could find what the heck is going on. That's an ambulance. Just to put this all in perspective, how people exaggerate when you look at data, because I'm a weather nut. 10 years ago, it was so much colder here. Not even 8 years ago. More like 9, 10 years. So when they talk polar vortex, I'm thinking teens during the day, single digits at night, sometimes below zero. No. This is January of 2015. This is cold. 18s, 19s, highs, 16, 18. Look at all these teens in there, and 20s and teens, and at night single digits. That's cold. That's cold. That's what it used to be like. This talk about polar vortex when the high today is going to be 32. That's a polar vortex? No, it's not. It's a colder air mass. But since it's originating from up north, you want to call it a polar vortex, you want to call it whatever you want to call it. But they make it sound like it's frigid, not compared to what it used to be. Alexa, what's the temperature for today?
Right now, it's 26 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 30 degrees.
30. Well, when I look at that, there's a lot of temperatures less than 30 on that screen. And in the teens and single digits. Alexa, what's the temperature for tonight?
Overnight, you can look for partly cloudy skies, with temperatures around 17 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's normal. 17 is the normal low here. You might think, wow, that's cold. Well, that's the way it's supposed to be. It's January. It's our coldest month. I mean, get a grip. It's unbelievable. Let me see. I'm trying to see the one that has the averages. Climate averages. Okay, here we go. Perfect example. What's the average? January. 36 the high, 18 the low. All right, so we're going to be 30. We're going to be 6 degrees below normal. On New Year's Eve, it was 57. That's 20 degrees above normal. On New Year's Day, it was 51. That's 15 degrees above normal. We're more likely to be above normal than below normal. So when you look at the numbers and the averages and everything else, the data doesn't add up. As far as like what you hear and what they say, and it's BS. When you look at statistically. Now, July, 85 is the high normally, 83 in August. Well, you should have seen what it was like this past summer. Oh my gosh. It was insanely warm. Remember, we're not supposed to be over 85 average in July, 83 in August. We don't have many 90-degree days here because we're high elevation up north. We're not New York City, where they're not far, much above sea level. Look at July of this past year. And June wasn't easy either. See, that's seasonal. 82, 79, 82. That's nice. That's the weather we're supposed to have up here. But we had 86, 88, 91, 86, 91. We don't have many 90s in our summer, believe it or not. Now, 83, see how the temperatures start to come down here? This is normal. This is a normal summer temperature for us. June wasn't. June was crazy toward the end. 88, 90, 90, 86, 88, 90, 88. This was crazy above normal. So we trend above normal. Just to put some perspective. 90s, there was a few 90s there. And upper 80s. That's warm for here. I don't complain because I'm in the pool. So really, I don't complain about it. I don't complain about it in the winter either because I don't have to shovel. It's liquid precipitation usually. And that's another misnomer that people think, oh, it snows so much up there. No, it doesn't. Not anymore. It used to. Not anymore. I hate the snow. You live where it snows so much. Wrong. Not for the last 10 years. Wrong. That's like somebody was telling me something about an experience. Oh, Woody, about what happened. I'm not going to get into the details, but something happened in Pennsylvania that other people did not know about, that only the locals knew about, and people on the outside knew nothing. But the people that lived there knew what was really going on. I'll talk about that at another time. Not this morning. But that has to deal with 9/11. And it's fascinating what he told me. Fascinating. People don't know. It was actually incredible, the information he was telling me. I'm trying to find... Why is it coming up with that? I just had the chart, and now it's coming up with something crazy. Let me try this. There we go. Climate averages. So the normal, just to put that in perspective, I showed you upper 80s and 90s in June. It was June that was our crazy month. In June, the average is 80 high. 80. It's the normal high in June for us. Not that past summer, January. It was crazy. I'm gonna have to use a different map. The different historical chart. I bookmark everything so I can always reference stuff. Because, to be honest, data matters. Facts matter. Not opinion, not speculation. Facts matter. So going back to this past June last year, look at this. And 80 is the average high. This is about right. Not here. 88, 90, 90, 86, 88, 90, 84, 88. We had a lot of above normal days last June and in July and in August. So, like anything else, when you do averages, we were above average for each month last summer. You take all those numbers and you average them out. And we were above normal. And it has been that way. Recent memory. I used to do videos of me plowing and snow blowing my driveway with like feet of snow. I haven't done that in a long time. It's been a few years now. Like I said, I don't complain because I don't have to be out there going crazy with the weather. Because like right now, it's nice out. It's not snowing here. It's snowing more to the south. But it's nice here. And the warmer, that's another thing. Usually the polar vortex here happens mid-January. And it could last a week or 2 weeks. It used to, at least. It could last anywhere from a week to 2 weeks when we get that cold Arctic blast of air. I won't even call it a polar vortex because that's like new terminology that you hear. A colder air mass coming down with the jet pulling it down. And we haven't had that. We just haven't had that. Not to the extremes that it sounds like when you think of polar Arctic blast. Now, I will say this, because it's been so cold. Last year, my grass stayed pretty green throughout the whole winter. But because it's been so cold, not so much now. Because it's been so cold. It turns brown. I hate the way that looks. I hate the way it looks here in the winter. That's one thing I don't like. It's just bleak, gloomy. It's not like the summer where everything is green and lush and nice. It's just barren and I could think that people could get into some kind of an anxiety or depression by being around this all the time. So I can get that. But there's no snow on January 6th. And when we get to February, mid-February, my date that I always use when I do this, there's one date that I always look forward to. Let me get the game ready. Believe it or not, it's St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day is like when we turn the corner here. that's when we start saying, okay, spring is coming. St. Patrick's Day is that date. Forget about the groundhog. For people that believe that, that's on you. It's all fun. But for me, when I painted this house last year, and thank God I did it, and I did all the other work here, and I busted last late winter, early spring. I busted out there. I redid this entire house outside by myself. I did half the roof. There are new shingles. They did the other half. There are solar panels. The house has been painted. The deck was redone. This house has been rebuilt outside completely. I retouched the bricks up with stain, brick stain, not paint. Never paint your bricks. Never paint your bricks. Use dye. They sell brick dye. Never use paint on brick. Some people make that horrible mistake of using paint on bricks. No. Never. And you could see it in my backyard. And this year I have a big project, but it's only one. And that is to put my permanent gazebo in the backyard. And that's going to be a job. All right, let's go there. I did the decks. I redid the gutters with metal paint. Oh, my wood strip fell off. That's something I got to replace. Look at that. See that? I won't do that till the spring. See that? That's the strip that goes right here. So that fell off. There's something I got to fix. In a house, you always got to fix something. But I repainted all this, the doors, touched up the bricks. Look how nice the brick looks. That's brick dye. Redid my deck. The tiki always gets done every year. That gazebo's going bye-bye this year. There's going to be a permanent one this spring. So I did a lot of work out there. Even the garage, I refaced my garage. Do you know how much work that was? Resurfacing this garage and painting with dye and doing those lines individually. You can see the solar panels on the roof. I did the garage, the shingles. I did it all. It's all me. But it's done. And I was doing that in March because it was warm out. I got almost all this work done before April hit. That tells you. I couldn't do that in the past. There'd be snow everywhere. Till early April, there would still be snow on the ground. Years ago. Not anymore. So that's just to put this all in perspective. And the cats' houses are heated. They're in there. They're probably in there right now. If I went outside, they're in their houses, 2 of them. 1 in each house. That's how they do. So is it like it used to be? No. And I would say it's different for everybody to where they live. I'm talking about my case. For me, it's been awesome. Much better. And because it's warmer, we pay less in fuel, heating. So all kinds of trickle down that affects everything. So in a way, it's good. It's not so good in the summer now, but for the winter, less oil usage, whatever, propane, whatever you use. So people aren't complaining. Up here, at least. But it's different anywhere, for everybody else. I'm sure the people that live down south are like, whoa, but it's cold down here. Well, where's the jet going? Where's the jet stream going? It's been dipping way down south and then curving up and out, or really up and then out. So the weather patterns have shifted. See, back in the day, traditionally speaking, how the weather patterns would work, and it surprises me how I know some intelligent people that are in denial of fact. I don't know why. But I studied it a lot more on a daily basis than the ordinary person. I'm a weather nut and have been since I was a little kid. And I could bring my mother to the room and she'll tell you that. The jet stream would dip down, come down somewhat, and then usually it would go out. We would be in the colder side of the jet. When you're on this side of the jet, it's warmer. So the jet normally would, of course it's going to come down from the north. That's what the jet does. It brings the colder air down. That's normal. That's always been the case. You never hardly see the jet go from west to east across. It doesn't work that way. It usually comes down from up north, dips, and then bends and goes out. But years past, it would dip and not make such a sharp turn. It would dip and then go out to the mid-Atlantic, where we would be in the colder area of the jet side, but not anymore. Now this was a weird, I was looking at the jet stream. This jet stream was doing something like this, and then going out, and then coming back, and then going out. It was doing some wicked stuff based on these other weather systems that are out there. But when people say, it's cold down here, well, yeah. But now it's dipping a lot further south before it makes that bend. And now, in the last few years, it's been bending, but going up to my west, up north and out, meaning we're on the warm side of the jet. Now, how does that happen? A lot of the times, it's as simple as this. That right there. A high pressure. There's been, for the last few years, a high pressure that would sit in the Atlantic. And it would be a little bit more to the north. It would just sit here for weeks and drag that warmer air up. And it would block a lot of these storm systems, and the jet would be to the west, where a lot of the storm systems, these lows, would go up into Canada. Meaning we're on the warm side of those storms. When a nor'easter comes up the coast, it drags the colder air behind it, which means snow for us. If the low is too close to the shore, it tends to be more rain. That's the way it works. It hasn't been happening much in recent years, because that high pressure is sitting offshore and bringing that warmer air around it. Because it's clockwise, it brings that warmer air from down south up the coast. A low is counterclockwise, meaning the air is dragged down behind it, around it, down. It's simple. This is not rocket science. It's just weather patterns. And that's what's been happening. Now, this high is really to the south. That's why we're still so cold. So I keep an eye on that. There's no high there because there's a big system up here. It's dragging all that. Look at this system. This system is an influence right here, believe it or not. It's a strong system. And I keep looking at this. See, the high is still way down to the south. That's why it's so cold. But if I fast forward, where's the high? Look at this. Again, another big system dragging that cold air down. So the high is not being influenced here. It's these other systems that are influencing the weather patterns. Now there's a system over here. So I don't see a high. This is a shift in the pattern. I still don't see a high. And this is a long range forecast, but because of all these storms up here, it's dragging the colder air down. This is something I need to watch for the remainder of the winter. Because it's this influence up here that's causing this air to come down, drive down. That's all it is. So it remains to be seen. It could be a colder winter than it has been here in recent memory. Now, will that add up to snow? Remains to be seen based on these systems. But right now, it looks like we will be average or maybe even slightly below average for the next few weeks here. If I look at the euro, based on the models, it looks like this is a more normal winter we're looking at. But it remains to be seen. So that's what you look for. You look how the weather patterns are setting up. Just like in the summertime and going into fall. Oh no. What's this now? I don't know what that is. And it goes, hang up. I don't answer calls. I don't know. It's that simple. I do not answer any phone calls that I do not recognize. Anyway, but it's similar to what it would look like in the summer, late summer, early fall with the hurricanes. How they develop off the coast of Africa and looking at the water temperatures here in the Atlantic and also the wind, the steering currents, which way these systems come in and head either here, up. They usually, a lot of them turn up and head out, or they go to the peninsula of Mexico, whatever. But I watch this. And I watch the sea temperatures because that's important on development of systems. It's the same thing. That's what I do in the summer months and early fall when the hurricane season ends. It's the same thing. You look at the weather patterns. So basically, that's what I look at. And I've got charts for everything. Ocean sea temperatures, which I should take a look. Because it was above normal last year. See, it's still warm. That's crazy. It's still crazy warm. It's not that bad, but the water's still relatively warm in that area. Oh my God, don't do that. I'm trying to find the... This isn't the right one. I'm just going to look at the Keys. Let's see Key West. So the water in Key West right now is 73. That's nice. I'm looking at the averages. See, they're already above normal. Key West is 2 degrees above normal right now. Key West average January sea temperatures. It's 73, average is 71. This is what I look at. What's going on? Right now, they're already slightly above normal. Now, I'm not making most of this because that can happen. I'm not making a big deal out of it, but it's still something to keep an eye on. These temperatures. I mean, we can do this all over the place. And you can see the temperature chart. But the max is 74. So that's not like a record, but it's getting close. That red. So just temperature tables, they count all this Miami. Let's look at Miami Beach, which isn't far. 75. Average is 72. Right now, they're almost at their max. And that's crazy. That's crazy. It's 75, the water temperature, and they're 0.1 degrees away from their max, the red. The average is 72. They're 3 degrees above normal. So the sea temperatures are warmer. Several years of archived data. So when you start looking at temperatures, this trends into the spring, this trends into the summer. Warmer temperatures mean the potential for stronger storm development. But people, people don't look at, they don't break it down like this. If I went to, let's go to see the Caribbean, Puerto Rico here, I don't know. Cuba. They're already above normal. They're already above their max. 77 is their max. They're at 78. They're way above normal for this time of year. And that's Cuba. So this matters moving into the spring and summer months. If the water temperatures are warm now, that's not a good sign. Because they're trending warmer. That's just another thing to look at. Moving into the spring and summer months. You don't want that water in the mid to upper 80s when there's a system coming in for rapid development for possible hurricane. It feeds on that. Literally. It gets its energy from that warm water. So I keep an eye on all this stuff. And hopefully, that doesn't transcend into any crazy weather upcoming for 2025. Not like I have a crystal ball in front of me. But you look at the trends. You look at the numbers. And I'm going to tell you, down south, they have to really start thinking about their infrastructure for the grid with this colder temperatures coming that far down south. Because of the way the jet stream's been dipping so far down to the south. Because they're not really built for that. So that's something local officials, states have to look into for their infrastructure. I know I would. I'd rather be prepared than not prepared. That's for sure. Let me put some, speaking of that, it's time to put some wood in the fire. I gotta get ready to get some blood. Of course, Jim Cantori's, where is he? He's in Kansas City, where it's 7 degrees right now. I'm watching the Weather Channel on the TV over there. He looks like he is freezing. I'm looking at Jim Cantori doing a live. Feels like -5 in Kansas City right now. The temperature is 7. And it looks like there's quite a bit of snow behind him. So he's on the Weather Channel over there right now. Mr. Cantori. Oh my God. All right. I am going to. What time is it? I gotta leave in an hour. I'm going to game for a little bit. Uh-oh. What is it? What is it? Get him. Get him. I need more wood. Oh, no. Don't think about it, Tycho. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to do it anyway, right? You're coming up. I see you. I am dying to finish this game. Get it over with. I don't know where the heck I am. Did we talk to everybody? No. No. Oh my gosh. My baby. You are my baby. My nano. You are the baby. You know that? You are my baby. You're the baby. You are my baby. All right, where am I? Oh my gosh, we gotta go back. Where am I? Wrong.
Thanks again for talking with me.
All right, so 1, 2, 3. I gotta go speak to Miss Depression. This is the one character I don't like engaging with. Every time it's like, wah, wah, wah. Every time it's like so depressing.
Oh.
So right away. Oh, that's not
Not
good.
even a little bit. Rook, we have to go. We might already be too late.
Slow down. What's happening?
The artifact. Remember how I told you that I'd know if they started another ritual? They did. And it's big. Really, really big. Arlethan big, maybe.
You're sure?
Completely. Nothing else explains that resonance.
We really like going towards the bad thing instead of away from it.
It's not time for jokes, Rook. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, but it's bad.
So let's go stop them then.
Right. Let's hope they aren't very far along.
And if they've had the chance?
These rituals need an anchor with a physical body, so not a spirit or whatever Anaris is, which means Syrian. And there's only one way to free an anchor.
Then let's not waste any time.
That wasn't too bad.
I made a fresh pot and that's Rook's Walk.
Yep.
These
just
two are
me.
heading it off.
You brought Nev coffee?
Him and Nev.
I brought an excuse. Spite thought I should talk to her. Well, not just Spite, but I'm only good with knives.
You made pie.
Gooseberry. You made it twice.
It was nothing.
Nothing. He blushed when I asked about the pie. It was cute.
I was not. You're not making me look good.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, you have the coffee, and you probably have a case or something, so...
I don't need pie, but you remembered my favorite. You find me at midnight just to talk. Maybe I like that. Maybe I like...
Really?
Right. I think you've got this.
You know I won't make your life easy. I don't make anything easy.
But you do make it better.
Well, don't use your charm all at once.
I have more than that. I hope.
All right, so those two are hitting it off. Davrin, what do you want?
Maybe tomorrow. Swimming? Don't push your luck. You're still learning how to fly.
You two have come a long way since we met.
Yeah, and he's still just a cub.
Wait till he's a teenager.
It's all about emotion with his son. What makes him happy, what makes him sad, or afraid. He's pure that way. No hiding anything. He likes you, you know it. He doesn't like you, he won't hold back.
What about me?
He's taken a shine.
Yeah?
Listen, I wanted to thank you. Without your help, the Griffins would have gone extinct all over again. You stepped up. They have a home because of you.
Eldrin and the Dalish will take good care of them. It's the best choice for the Griffins. And I bet Hassan's brothers and sisters will agree.
He says as long as there are clear skies to roam, warm sun to nap, and bellyfuls of food, they'll be happy.
He said all that?
A Griffin's word is good enough for me.
Till Tosh teaches him how to swear.
That might actually be fun. See you around.
The game's getting close. Here's another one. Gonna complain?
I'm meeting Stalgard at Isana Nagat
Oh no.
on the mountain. Come with me?
Is there unfinished business?
No, nothing of the sort, but I could use company if you're up for the trip.
I didn't have a choice.
Abundance.
Still short. Now let's choose our path. Let's just get him over with.
We've cleared some space for
Elganon.
I hope that archdemon isn't hanging around Arlen.
So, do you think you'll ever let Ilario out?
You think I was too hard on him?
No. He's an asshole, and absolutely belongs where he is.
For now, at least.
Are you actually saying you might let him?
Cut the music.
What were we talking about?
Are you actually saying you might let him out one day?
Katerina could use someone else to yell at besides me.
Whoa. Oh man. We need the zip lines. Whoa.
If you need me, I'm good to go.
Let's get this done. I can't wait to get my blood work done in an hour. So I could eat.
Do you feel that?
I do. Like a light fever almost.
Feels like I'm being pulled apart, little by little. Ritual's already started. We don't have much time.
We stop them here and now. We can't let them hurt anyone else.
I know. I guess deep down, I thought maybe he'd listened. But he didn't. Let's go stop my brother.
Just imagine, tens of thousands of elves used to walk these streets.
It must have been something to see.
The seat of the Elvenon Empire. Until it was all destroyed by Tevinter Magisters and their blood magic.
I want to see if there's any stuff around. I don't think so. Forget about that. Let's just go.
So what is that feeling?
The tearing apart one?
That'd be it.
It's you being, well, torn apart. Just really slowly.
Ah, right.
Okay, I was expecting a bridge here.
So, what now?
Do you see those lyrium reserves by that opening? There should be matching anchors on our side. Let's try linking them.
Let's give it a try.
Alright, so what the heck? How am I gonna get up there? Unless something, this opens that door, it does. Okay. What the hell happened? Did I not hit it right? Guess not.
Never seen ruins this intact. Calling them ruins is even a bit of a stretch.
Wild magic is like wild weather. It can flatten the building next door and leave you completely untouched. That's what makes it dangerous. It's unpredictable.
Alright, what's going on here? I don't think I can get down there. I think I can fall. Oh, I could.
Okay? The feeling's strongest here.
Maybe it's being caused by that crystal over there.
I think you're right. Let's check it out.
She's not giving me much time to look around.
Okay. The feeling's strongest here. That hum means this thing is amplifying the magic, sending the ritual over a wider area. Destroying this will buy us time. Or it should.
Right. We need more time to find the ritual.
And Syrian.
Oh my gosh.
He didn't give us much of a choice.
No, he didn't, did he?
Ugh.
We need to get moving.
Right, okay. Be ready. This is gonna attract some attention. Here comes the first wave!
First wave? So there's gonna be a second?
When hasn't there been a second wave?
Sometimes there's. I mean. Okay, fine.
On your right!
They're aiming for us. Ranged incoming! Rain! Your turn. Now! That's a win. Whatever you say. Oh, nicely done, Rook. Like it hurt. Follow up. Nice, Rook. Ready again. Did it. We got company. Finish them off. You gotta move. Time to clean up. Right side. Rain.
I don't see a way out of this room.
So we're trapped?
Well, temporarily. Let's disable this crystal and see what happens next.
Ritual stopped?
No, it's still going, but we slowed it down and bought ourselves a little time.
Then let's use that time well. Damn, demons.
Let's deal with them and keep moving. Hitting us from range!
Making the rest of us look bad, Brooke. Trouble scouted. All right, let's get
Ranged incoming! They were weak. Next ones probably won't be. It'll get worse as we get closer to the ritual.
How do you know?
I don't. Plan for the worst, hope for the best.
That's a problem. Looks like we're doing this! Ranged attackers!
What does Anaris want? Besides a whole bunch of demons. I mean,
I don't know. He seemed pretty focused on his current form. He can't do much without a physical body, so best guess, he's going for one of those. After that, not sure. But I don't think it'll be...
Here we go.
Is it just me, or is that tingling sensation starting to get a lot stronger?
What are you,
Not
Spider-Man?
just you, which feels like a bad sign.
The magic's starting to change our own resonance, align it to the rituals.
And that means...
That we better hurry.
Oh my god, look at this
I
craziness.
wonder if there's something on the other wall we could aim the beam at. The wall opposite the door, I mean.
Alright, there's just too many beams here. We have to get up there. Oh, the ladder's down.
If we can extend that bridge, then we can knock down that ladder. Should help us solve this puzzle and get to Anaris.
Oh, wait a minute. We have to get back there.
Okay, I think it's like the bridge again. You need to link the anchors.
Should be easy enough.
That sounds easy, I hope.
What if we just... Alright, timeout. Aim beam generates energy nodes using liquefied various devices. We know that. We may have to look this up. I can't get up there. Wait a minute. I'm gonna look this up because I'll go nuts. So where are we at? Get past the barrier, through the shadows. Kill that audio. There it is. Energize the control to the shadows.
So best
Let
guess.
me use
One
mine.
of those. After that, not sure.
Is it
Okay.
just me, or is that tingling sensation starting to get a lot stronger?
Not just you, which feels like a bad sign.
The magic's starting to change
Okay.
our own resonance. Align it to the rituals.
And that means
That we'd better hurry.
Now I gotta go to mine. So I'm gonna follow what they're doing. She's putting this one on this side. Okay. Running up, putting that one. Well, I was right about that one. Okay. Now what? Going to the top. I'm putting that one.
Okay, I think it's like the bridge again. You need to link the anchors.
Should be easy enough.
To that. I had it like that. That's crazy. I think I did exactly.
That sounds easy, I hope.
So far, so good. Oh, look at that. There's a ladder back here. Right there. Maybe we don't need it. Or maybe we do. I just don't want to mess this up. Where's she gonna put this one?
Oh, okay, it's not just about linking two anchors.
Okay.
Oh, okay, it's not just about linking two anchors. You need to link the right two anchors.
Let's try it without that.
I don't like this place. It's creepy.
What do you mean, creepy?
Arlathan usually
Is
feels
it
like
this one or
well,
that one?
like it's sleeping. But this place feels dead.
Let's see.
Like someone wanted it wiped clean.
Definitely creepy.
I'm thinking it's
You
the
need
one
to
to the
link
right.
Two anchors.
All right, so far I think that's right. Let's see.
Well, like it's sleeping. But this place feels dead. Like someone wanted it wiped clean.
Definitely creepy. Yes.
Oh, the ladder. We gotta put the ladder down after this. Yep, that's right. She's definitely gonna put the ladder down. Yes. Okay, now this is where it's gonna get interesting. Take the crystal out. Put it probably to the other one. I think. Let's see. Yep. Now what? The run on the right is going to where? All right. That was it.
Right. That did it.
Perfect.
They should be right ahead.
It wasn't actually too complicated. Are we going down there? I guess so.
They're right through here. Syrian and Anaris. Time to stop them, no matter what.
Here we go.
Okay.
Well, well, the little lost land. Are you here to join your brother at my side?
Balara! I told you to stay away.
I can't, Syrian. Not when it comes to you.
Why couldn't you listen to me?
Did you think we weren't gonna try to stop you?
This wasn't what I wanted, or how I wanted it.
Damn it, Polara.
Come now. They cannot halt my moment of triumph. Soon they shall witness my beneficence, as well as my wrath. Now, I shall make your people pure. Now I shall become flesh. Finish the ritual, Syrian. Let me deliver you to salvation. Wait. Something's wrong. This is not...
Wasn't sure that was gonna work.
Oh, wow.
Syrian? Is that... What happened?
Ivor Siobhan. It's me.
Okay, didn't see that coming, but that was good.
Inaris was so confident in his grasp. Never checked the ritual himself. So I did what I could to disrupt it. And hopefully send him back to wherever he came from.
But why'd you do it, Syrian?
I followed your heart. Like I said, it's a good heart. And I didn't want to disappoint you. Not again.
Right. I get it.
We should get going.
Uh-oh.
The energy concentration here is...
Betrayed again. How tragic.
No!
How I've missed the smell. The taste of this world.
It wasn't gonna be that easy.
Once I dispose of you and finish my ritual, I will have succor in the storm.
You took away my brother. I'm gonna make you wish you were still a spirit.
Then come, puling wastrels, and face me! Submit, fools! Bow your head to me!
Rook, we need to break the crystal, or else we can't hurt it.
Working on it.
You will kneel! Your brother was a fool!
You don't know anything about my brother!
He was weak, and he suffered for that weakness. I should have come to you instead. You would have made an excellent servant.
I would never help you! Careful right!
Cease your struggle. Your lives belong to me.
Not gonna happen.
You are nothing but a brief shadow. More vermin. A mistake soon corrected. I should have never trusted a weakling like your brother. I must do this myself. I am your nightmares made flesh.
You're a second-tier loser.
Ranged incoming. They're shooting for us!
I will not go back! You will not send me! I must escape! It's I!
Don't think so.
Syrian!
Is it over?
Yes, it is.
Did we win?
Yes, you did.
We beat him. Sent him back to the Fate.
Now he's
hush.
gonna pass. This is ridiculous.
We need to get you out of here.
No. Not this time. I had my second chance. I don't get a third.
I can't lose you again, Syrian. Please.
I'm sorry for Siobhan. For everything. Rook, thank you for helping Balar. For helping me. I wish it hadn't ended like this. I made these choices. No one else. Balar, one last favor to ask.
What is it?
Can you stay with me until it's light?
Yeah. Of course.
Well, that quest is done. The heck are we? Wow, we have quite a bit here. We should finish these first, though. We gotta go to the dock. Let me get off. I gotta get ready to go to the get my blood work.
Okay, so the plan is basically to sneak around, find Hezenkos's lantern, and smash it. That's quite a crowd over in the manor.
Johanna's gathering. If she's mingling there, we'll be spotted. Fortunately, we have someone who could pass as a servant.
Manfred, can you pour fancy wine and nod? Send him in.
Right, Manfred. You're to find Johanna's guests and help us gather information on where her workshop might be. We'll be watching in case anything occurs.
Something's gonna occur.
Once we find and destroy Johanna's lantern, we'll end whatever she's planning. Hopefully before she introduces the lantern to her guests.
That's it for now.